Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to do a kind of a third party reading. So if you're in a third party situation with your masculine and he's with a karmic, you might find that this reading resonates for you. So we're going to look into how the masculine feels about the feminine and what's going on with the feminine, and then how he feels about the karmic and what's going on with the karmic. So just remember, this is a general reading. It will not resonate for everyone. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The energies of the cards can be flipped, so I could be talking about you but I mean your person. I could be talking about your person but I mean you. Feel free to flip the roles if you need to. I am open for personal readings and all the information for that will be in the description box below. So please like the video on the way in. It would really help me out. Also, if you've not subscribed and you like what I do in my readings, please think about hitting the subscription button. We'd love to have you as part of the channel. Get your energies into the readings. Okay, so this is going to be if you're in a third party with your masculine who's with a karmic. Okay, so I'm going to get an oracle for each side. Okay, how does the masculine feel? How's the masculine feeling about the feminine? What's the current energies, please, with the masculine and the feminine? What does he want what does the masculine want the feminine to know right now? Whoa! Okay, so first card for the feminine, we have got new beginnings. What's going on with the masculine and the karmic at the minute, please? What's going on with the masculine and the karmic? So we've got authority and we've got harmony for the karmic. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, we have got third eye chakra. Okay, so let's have a look. So for how the masculine's feeling about the feminine, I feel like he's really much thinking about a new beginning. He really wants to start things afresh here with the feminine. He's very much so like, if it's like when he's with you, he feels like he can conquer the world. That's what Spirit is saying. So I feel like your masculine feels very powerful when he's around you. I feel like he's very much so, I feel like, awakening to this connection, and I feel like that's why this third eye chakra's here. So I do feel like he's very much so like opening up to the connection with the feminine, and he really is wanting to have a new beginning with her. So for the karmic, I feel like he's I feel like this is a relationship that he has been in for a long time. I feel like he's been dealing with this karmic for a long time. You know, they might have been like childhood sweethearts or something like that. The Spirit is saying childhood sweethearts. You know, harmony, like, is like the Six of Cups, so it's very much so like a past energy. So this is like, he's got history with the karmic. And I also feel like he very much feels like he's obligated to stay with the karmic at the minute with this authority. So at the minute he's feeling like he's obligated. He's with the karmic because of obligations. You know, they might have children, because harmony represents children as well. The Six of Cups can represent children. You know, this Emperor card can represent that he's a father. So it's like what Spirit is saying is he's saying that at the minute he's with the karmic because of obligations. Okay, so we will get more into the tarot. So I'm going to look at the feminine first. So what can you tell us about the masculine and the feminine at the minute, please? What can you tell us about the masculine and the feminine? What can you tell us about the masculine and the feminine, please? What can you tell us about the masculine and the feminine? What can you tell us about the masculine and the feminine, please? What can you tell us about the masculine and the feminine? Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, Justice, and the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have got the Eight of Wands. So I feel like currently, he's watching you. He's very much so watching you. He's watching you in a way where you might not be aware of. So he could have like a fake profile or something like that. But I feel like he's watching you like in a sneaky way, in a secretive way. So, you know, you might be like, oh, well, I don't have my masculine on social media. Well, it's 2022 and there are ways and means around that. People do make fake profiles and things like that. But I do feel like he's very much so thinking about committing, having a long-term committed relationship with you. With this Justice Ten of Pentacles, is definitely wanting to settle down and commit. I feel he wants to have this new beginning. So I do feel like there is going to be communication coming in as well soon from your masculine with this Eight of Wands. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here, please? Boom, bitch. Boom, bitch. So we've got the Empress. So yeah, he's very much so, he's watching you. He's in awe of you at the minute. I feel like he looks at your pictures and I feel like he sees how beautiful you are. Like Spirit are giving me that song Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. So I feel like he looks at you and he feels like you are very beautiful. He also feels like Spirit is saying out of his league. So he feels like, because he's coming up as a page here, and then we have got the Empress. It's like he feels like the feminine's out of his league in some way, shape or form. But I definitely feel like he finds you very, very attractive. He finds you very, very beautiful. He sees you as the ultimate divine feminine here. And like I say, he does watch you a lot. I also feel like for some of you, he fantasises about having a child with you. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. This is only going to be for a small percentage. But I do feel like he fantasises about having a child with you, in particular a boy. So I definitely feel like he wants to lock you down. He does want to have this new beginning with you. He wants to like match your energy as the Empress. He wants to come in with something stable here with this Ten of Pentacles and Justice. This is a stable, committed, like long-term relationship. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Try again. Just give me one card, please, Spirit. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Wands. So again, that energy of being very, very attracted to you. He sees you as somebody that's very, very beautiful. It's like nobody's higher than you in his eyes. So I do feel like he's working on his finances at the minute. He's wanting you to know that he's working really hard on his finances to come in and, like I said, so he can come in with some kind of solid offer, because he feels like compared to you, he feels like he's a page. So it's like he's working on himself so he can get to this King of Wands here. You know, he wants to be able to, like I said, match your energy, and he wants you to feel as passionate about him as he feels for you. Because I do feel like there's like low self-esteem here, or there's a lack of confidence that's coming from your masculine. So I feel like he's working on something. He's working on bringing you something solid, I feel. Why is Justice here? Why is justice here? Why is justice here? So we've got the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man. Yeah, he's stuck. He's stuck at the minute. He feels stuck. He knows that there needs to be an ending here with this World card, but he feels like he's stuck. He's stuck in this other relationship. He feels like he's stuck with the Karmic. I also feel like these fears that he's got about not being good enough for you, these are just things that are in his head. These are things that, like, this is not how you perceive him. This is how he thinks that you perceive him. This is down to his own insecurities. You know, it's like, but I feel like he's starting to open up, like, to this connection here with this third eye chakra. I do feel like he's starting to see this connection on more of a deeper level. It's not just something that's like a physical. Yeah, they're giving me that song by E17 and Gabrielle. And I was caught up in physical attraction, much to my satisfaction. Baby, you are more than just a friend. So he sees you as more than a friend. He sees you as more than a friend. But I feel like at the minute his own insecurities are keeping him stuck. They're keeping him trapped. You know, and it's like, if this masculine could step out of his body and step into the divine feminine's body and look and see how the feminine looks at him, he wouldn't have all these doubts and fears. You know, it's like when I'm with my masculine, you know, like I've never told this to him, and he wouldn't know, but when I'm with my masculine, I just get this feeling of being safe, and there are not a lot of men that can make me feel like that. Obviously there's no men that make me feel like my masculine anyway, but when I'm around my masculine, he makes me feel safe. It's just this sense of belonging and this sense of, you know, feeling like I'm in the right place when I'm with him. So it's like Spirit wishes that this masculine could come out of his body and go into the feminine's body and look at the masculine, how the feminine sees him, because I feel like he wouldn't be in his head so much about this connection, and he wouldn't feel trapped. He wouldn't feel stuck. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? That's too many. Just give me one card, please, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? So we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Wow. So he feels guilty for looking and feeling for you the way he does. He sees that you are somebody that's very, very abundant. You're very, very self-sufficient. You're self-made, basically. And I feel like you're somebody that does have a lot of options around you here with this Nine of Cups. He sees you as his wish fulfillment, and he feels guilty for feeling the way that he does about you. And that's why this Seven of Swords is here. He feels like he shouldn't. It's like Spirit is saying forbidden fruit. He sees you like as a forbidden fruit. Now, some of you could be younger than your masculine, because every time Spirit gives me the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles, it's significant of an age gap for me. So you could be younger than your masculine, or obviously you could be older, just swap it. So I feel like you could be younger than him, and he feels like, well, what does she see in me? Why does she not want somebody that's her own age? Or, you know, like, what is it about me? And I feel like he's filled with all this fear, and he's filled with all this self-doubt that he's not good enough for the feminine. So I do feel like he is trying to work on this, and I do feel like this is why this new beginning's coming, like, is the overall energy, because I feel like he's very much so wanting to come to forward with you with an offer. I do feel like he's, yeah. So at the bottom of the deck we've got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like there is going to be a separation here. and he is going to walk away from the karmic to go towards his 9 of Cups. You know, 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the wish card. And you are his wish. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. You know, and we also do have the Empress here as well. So it's funny that the masculines come out over here and then the feminines come out, you know, on the divine feminine side. So I do feel like he's very much so trying to wrap up this karmic cycle. I feel like he's trying to work on this separation so he can walk away, go towards his 9 of Cups, which I feel is you, which is his wish fulfillment, which is his feminine. So I just feel like at the minute he feels guilty for the feelings that he has for you. He feels like in some way, shape or form you are some kind of forbidden fruit. I feel like sometimes he feels like this is, they're giving me that song by Queen. Is this just real life or is this just fantasy? Like they're giving me that. He feels like this is a fantasy. He feels like it's not real. But it is real. You know, it is real. His feelings are very much so real for you, and your feelings are very much so real for him. So, you know, maybe some of you might need to reassure your masculine. You know, you know, if he does like come forward with an offer, I feel like you might need to reassure him. You know, like how you actually feel about him. You know, how he makes you feel. So, you know, just to give him that reassurance, because at the minute I do feel like he's in an energy of self-deception. I don't feel like this 7 of Swords is like he's doing anything towards the feminine. I just feel like this is self-deception. He's trying to deceive himself that the feelings that he has for you aren't real. The connection that he has with you isn't real. You know, he's trying to push it away and say, oh, it's a fantasy, when it's not. It's very much so real. So I do feel like he is thinking about having this new beginning with you. He definitely wants long-term commitment, marriage and all that with this 10 of Pentacles and the Justice card. I feel like he's just got some insecurities that he's trying to work on himself. But I feel like we did see the 8 of Wands before. I feel like if he did just communicate, if he did just have a conversation, it would ease his anxieties, you know. So let's have a look at the karmic. Okay, what's going on for the masculine and the karmic at the minute? What's going on with the masculine and the karmic at the minute, please? What's going on with the masculine and the karmic, please, at the minute? What's going on for the masculine and the karmic, please? What's going on for the masculine and the karmic? Okay, first card out is the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. What's going on for the masculine and the karmic at the minute, please? We've got Temperance. The 6 of Cups. Well, we've got the 6 of Cups twice there. And we've got the 3 of Wands and the Devil. Okay, bottom of the deck we've got the 9 of Pentacles. And then under that we've got the Star card and the Ace of Wands. Wow, I feel like, you know, this is you as the Divine Feminine. You are his wish fulfillment. He is very, very sexually attracted to you. So, again, I feel like at the minute he's trying to heal the connection with the karmic. He's trying to heal this connection with the karmic. He's trying to reconcile with her. Now, if this isn't his energy, this could be the karmic trying to reconcile with him. Okay? Because it's like he feels obligated, you know. I mentioned children before when I picked this card, you know, what's in this card here. There's there's a child here, there's 2 children. So I feel like he's trying to heal the connection because of children, because of obligations. He feels like it's what he has to do. It's not what he wants to do. It's like, well, we've invested together, or we've got a family together, we've got children together, so I have to stay in this connection. But with this Devil card coming out, this could very much so be the Karmic that's doing this. This might not be your masculine. This could be your Karmic making the masculine feel like he can't leave, like he can't, you know, like walk away. It's like, you can't leave me, we've got children, or you can't leave me, we've built this together. So I do feel like that's where this Karmic could be trying to get into the masculine's head. You know, like she's trying to influence his decision about healing this connection. Okay, but I feel like he's wanting to walk away with this 3 of Wands. I feel like he's getting ready to walk away, but it's like this Karmic's like, no. It's like, you know, the 3 of Wands is getting ready. It's getting ready to go to the 4 of Wands. You know, we have got the Ace of Wands here, so 3 + 1 is the 4 of Wands. So I feel like this Karmic's very much so placing themselves right in the middle of this. It's like, no, you're not going to that 4 of Wands. I'm keeping you here at this 3 of Wands. You need to be here with me. So I do feel like this could potentially be the Karmic that's trying to get your masculine to heal the connection. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? It's like, you're a father, you know, you're a husband. What do you mean you want to leave? You can't leave us. We've got children together. We've got finances together, you know. So we've got the Page of Swords. Interesting. And the 9 of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. He's all up in your energy. He's all up in the feminine's energy. You know, we've got the Page of Swords twice here. So we've got the Page of Swords clarifying the Empress here. Okay. So the masculine is very much so focused. He's watching the feminine. His focus is on the feminine. Okay. Now, the King of Wands here is representative of the masculine. Okay. So what's he doing? Page of Swords. He's looking at the Divine Feminine, pre-Empress energy, which is exactly what I said. You know, this 9 of Pentacles here. This is you. So I definitely feel like it's the Karmic that's very much so wanting to heal the connection rather than the masculine. So I feel like the masculine is very intently focused on the feminine. He's watching her. He's, you know, like I say, he's looking at her social media. He's looking at her pictures. He doesn't want to heal this connection with the Karmic. It's very much so the Karmic making him, like, influencing him, saying, no, you need to heal this with me. Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here, please? Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here, please? Yeah, the Hanged Man. She's trying to keep him stuck. Death, yeah. She's trying to stop him from ending something here. She's like, no, we need to heal this, Temperance. But she's doing it to keep him stuck. It's like, we've got children together. We've got a house together. It's all the things that I feel like she's trying to get in his head to keep him stuck. She's trying to delay him from ending the situation and taking this leap of faith and going towards the feminine here. You know, this is the Fool. That's the Fool here with this new beginning. So she's trying to put a stop, or she's trying to delay you and this masculine, like, coming together, and she's doing it, like, through the form of manipulation. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Why is the 6 of Cups here, please? So we've got the 6 of Pentacles and the Wheel. Yeah, she's very much so wanting to, I feel like she's, Spirit are giving me a vision of like give, take, give, take, give. So it's like the masculine's giving and she's taking. So I feel like that she's trying to keep him caught up in some kind of financial situation. So if this isn't children, she's trying to keep him. It's like he makes money, she takes it off him. He makes money, she takes it off him. So she's trying to keep him on this hamster wheel of keeping his finances low, so he can't save his money up to leave her. Or she's you know, she could be like trying to manipulate things, like booking things like in 2027. Oh, you can't do that because we're going to New York in 2027 and we need to stay together. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. Like, that's just an example. I'm not saying that that's what's happening. That I'm just using that as an example. It's very much so she's doing things to keep him constantly giving to her. Constantly, because he's constantly giving, she's constantly taking. It's that kind of energy. I also feel like she could be trying to manipulate through child support. This could be child support as well. So she might like be saying things like, oh, if you leave me, I'm going to fucking take you for all I had. I'm going to bleed you dry with child support. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of, it's to keep him repeating this karmic cycle. It's to keep him stuck where he is. It's all manipulation. Notice how the devil came out on the karmic side. It didn't come out on the divine feminine side. It came out on the karmic. Because the devil is a karmic energy. It's a toxic energy. A toxic relationship, which is very much so why your masculine feels like he's with her, because through obligations. It's not love, because he's loves for the feminine. This isn't love, it is together because they've got joint finances or they've got children together. Why is the Three of Wands here, please? Why is the Three of Wands here? Why is the Three of Wands here? The Five of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, again, children. You know, children, it's like she doesn't want him to leave. He's trying to, like, the Five of Cups is a loss. He's trying to lose this connection. He's trying to move away from it. But she's either using children, because pages are children, or she's using emotional manipulation to stop him from leaving. You know, she might cry. You know, she might really try and pull on his emotions. Like, what do you mean you're going to leave me? You can't leave me. She might get really, really upset. And then he thinks, oh, I can't leave her because he feels bad. But it's all just manipulation. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? So we've got the lovers. Lovers, third party situation. You know, the lovers for me is a third party situation. It's two people that are in separation, but they want to be together. Tell me more. Tell me more. The Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, he wants to leave the karmic out in the cold. He wants to leave the karmic out in the cold. He wants to lost. We've got two fives here because he wants to go towards this Nine of Pentacles. He wants to go towards this divine feminine. You know, this pre-empress energy. But again, I do feel like this masculine's in his head a lot because there's an age difference, and I'm getting that very, very strongly. There's an age difference between you and your masculine. There's some kind of, if it's not an age difference, it's something that's a little bit taboo. And I'm not saying that age differences are taboo. They are when people are younger. I don't agree with, you know, older men going with younger women. I don't. Like men that go with, like older men that go with women in the 20s. No, I don't agree with that. Because when you, I mean, I think back to when I was 20, in my 20s, I'm a completely different person now to what I was when, and I had a child. I had a child when I was 17 and I grew up. I had to grow up fucking fast. Do you know what I mean? So, and I was more mature probably than most 20-year-olds or whoever were in the 20s. This is an older energy, because we do have the Empress as well. So this could be like, you know, a more established age gap. You know, your masculine might be a bit older because the Emperor is somebody that is an older man. And then, so, you know, the feminine might be younger than him, but I'm not talking like, you know, your masculine's 35 and your feminine's 22. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. It's like there's an age difference where you're both established, but there is a significant age difference. If it's not an age difference, it's like I said, it's something taboo. It's something that your masculine sees as forbidden. You know, he might be quite traditional. He might have been brought up with somebody. It's like when you get with somebody, you have to stay with them, but you know, they're outdated beliefs. You know, you should not stay in a connection where he's being manipulated, where he's being used, where he's kind of being held against his will. He's being held against his will, you know, and they might not be physically tying him up and holding him there, but it's the emotional, it's you know, getting in his head and making him feel like he can't leave. You know, and that's where the mind games are. That's where the manipulation comes in. But he's very much so thinking about the feminine, and this is clear. This is clear. So I feel like at the minute, you know, your masculine saying he wants you to know that he's only with the karmic because of obligations. It's not because of love, because his heart is very much so, you know, the Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, it's very much so with you. He admires the feminine. He has a lot of love for the feminine. He has a lot of respect for the feminine. So what's going to happen with the masculine and the karmic, please? What's going to happen? What's going to happen with the masculine and the karmic? So we've got the Nine of Cups. Somebody's being selfish. And then we've got the Hierophant. So again, very much so obligated. Somebody's being selfish, wanting this person to stay in a higher level of commitment. You know, the Nine of Cups, this is a selfish energy. Somebody's being selfish because they want to stay married to this person, or they don't want this masculine going and being with the karmic. With the feminine, but at the bottom of the deck, there's the Tower. So there is going to be a Tower moment. If this masculine keeps repeating this same cycle, he's going to have repeating Tower moments, and so's the karmic. Yeah, look, trying to keep him stuck. That's that trapped energy. That's that trapped energy, that literal trapped energy that I've just been talking about. Literally holding him there against his will. Not physically, because, you know, what's that fucking tissue paper? Like, he could easily break free from that if he wanted to. But the Eight of Swords is a mental, feeling like you're mentally stuck, mentally trapped. And it's causing a lot of burdens here with this Ten of Wands. He's carrying a lot of burdens of this connection. What's this Seven of Wands about? Five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict. Yeah, it's like a repeating cycle, Three of Cups. Yeah, your feminine's trying to... the karmic's trying to keep the masculine in hermit mode. She's trying to block him from his blessings. You know, she's trying to block him from coming in to union with his true divine counterpart here. King and Queen of Pentacles. You know, this is the masculine and the feminine. She's trying to block that here with the Seven of Wands, which is causing a lot of arguing. It's causing the masculine to carry a lot of burdens. So, because he feels stuck. He feels stuck and he feels alone here. He feels alone in that connection. So, just know that if your masculine is staying with the karmic, it's not because of love. It's because he's obligated to stay there. What's going to happen between the masculine and the feminine? What's going to happen between the masculine and the feminine, please? What's going to happen between the masculine and the feminine? What's going to happen with the masculine and the feminine, please? What's going to happen between the masculine and the feminine? So we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands and the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like he's going to carry on holding back. It's very much so still going to be third party, which is going to cause him a lot of burdens, which is also going to cause a Tower moment for the feminine as well. What's this Tower? What's this Tower, please? Ten of Cups. Yeah, he's not going to get his happily ever after if he stays in this situation. Judgment, the World, Five of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like he'll be spiritually judged for this. If he doesn't end this situation, yeah, if he continues juggling you and keeping you in a lover's connection, yeah, third party situation, he's very much so going to feel alone. He's very much so going to feel alone. Spirit are going to judge him for this. You know, this is, he's going to be upset because Spirit are like, we're literally going to take this away from you. We're going to take this Ten of Cups away from you. So, it all just depends on how much manipulation this karmic has done on your masculine and whether he actually can break free of it, because a lot of this is just mental restraint. It's not a physical restraint. It's just manipulation to keep him stuck. So I feel like that's what's going on at the minute. So I'm going to use some of these cards. So these have been sent to me by Angelic Revelation 144. This is a bizarre love triangle. So I'm going to get some messages for this situation. So check out her page. She's such an amazing reader. She channels from God himself. She's not ratchet like me. She's got a nice mouth. So check out her channel. She's got some amazing decks. She sent me some new decks that I can't wait to get my hands on. I've got loads of ideas that I'm going to be doing. So I will link her channel below if you want to check out her Etsy shop. Like I said, she makes all her own decks. So check them out. So can we have some messages for this situation, please? Can we have some messages for this situation? So we've got, I don't care if they are my friend, they don't treat you right. So some of you might know your masculine and the karmic, you know, and the masculine might, or the feminine might feel like that this person, it's like, I know this, I know you karmic, or that, yeah, they're my friend, but they don't treat you right. Sometimes I just want to tell you how I feel. So feel like that's, you know, the masculine, he does want to tell you how he feels. I get so jealous watching you with somebody else. So that's this Seven of Swords energy here. You know, I do feel like you are somebody that gets a lot of attention, and I feel like the masculine's own insecurities, because he feels like he's not good enough for you. He gets jealous. He gets jealous over that. Just know when you are ready, I will be right here waiting for you. So whoever's not in the karmic situation, I feel like the other one wants them to know that they'll be right here waiting for them. They see you as a notch on the bedpost. I see you as the end game. So I feel like sometimes this masculine, these other people that he gets jealous over, I feel like he feels like these people might just be using you, or they might just want sex from you, or they're not good enough for you in some way, shape or form, and he's like, no, you are the ultimate like end game for me. I would love to marry you one day and grow old with you. So that is this energy here. Justice in the Ten of Pentacles. He very much so fantasises about having this with you. About having this with the feminine. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got, you know that I could treat you better than they can. So I feel like this is the feminine saying to the masculine, you know I would treat you better than what the karmic does. You know. So that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, comment, let me know if it resonated with you. Thank you to everybody that's liked and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. If you've not yet liked and subscribed and you feel you resonate, please think about hitting the subscription button. We'd love to have you as part of the channel, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.